All the patient's data are on an iPad. The files are digital at the Lucas Clinic. Doctors can access any relevant information at the touch of a finger.
I must say that it helps a lot because it makes our life easier. I get the results directly on my iPad, so everything is faster.
If everything is working. If anything goes wrong in the system, a digital hospital can quickly come to a standstill. That's what happened in February. The clinic had to go back to using old-fashioned methods, like paper and pens and the telephone. A virus had infected the IT system. A Tesla crypt Trojanware nicknamed Locky. The cyber attack is still under investigation. Some 500 kilometers away in Ingolstadt, Kaspersky Lab employees are very aware of the problem. The company sells antivirus software all over the world. The R&D department is becoming more and more familiar with Tesla Crypt.
Wenn diese Schadsoftware auf den Rechner kommt,
when this malware gets into a computer, it encrypts all the data. The user gets a message saying that it's still there but can't be accessed unless a certain amount of money is paid.
Man soll bitte einen bestimmten Geldbetrag zahlen, damit man wieder Hand auf die Daten bekommt.
Anyone can be the victim of a cyber attack, even whole cities, such as Dettelbach in Bavaria. It was recently targeted, to the bemusement of the locals.
The city council was closed for a few days. The mayor wasn't available for some reason.
Others were particularly annoyed by the fact that there were no security backups. This meant that the council was blackmailed and chose to pay the ransom to regain access to the encrypted data.
They should have brought in specialists instead of paying the ransom.
If everyone got away with it, we'd be a banana republic.
There might have been more harm done otherwise. I think it was right.
That's what many victims of cyber attacks think. They keep quiet and pay, to the dismay of the police.
Our clear message is that nobody should pay a ransom to blackmailers. This encourages them to start again and just increases their greed, and we really want to avoid that.
Cybercrime is on the up. Every day, Kaspersky Lab researchers find some 325,000 harmful programs.
Der digitale Untergrund, wenn man so nennen möchte.
The digital underground is an economic sector of its own. There are certain services there. People sell malware that is already configured or with a list of options, like when you buy a car.
Fertig konfiguriert oder mit einer Aufpreisliste wie beim Auto beispielsweise.
The Lucas Clinic reacted as it should have. They shut down all the computers, resorted to the backups, and made no payment. Employees will receive further training on how to deal with such attacks in the future.
We can only improve security. We are much more vulnerable than before in terms of what happens if our IT systems stop working. But think about cars that are not driven by people. That's something people want, but imagine what might happen if they stop working.
For now, the system is working again and no data went missing. The doctors are doing their rounds as usual with all the information they need on their iPads.